super comfortable going behind, but like Tony, really?
that would, oh my gosh.
Lower your expectations, everybody. Come with me, lower your expectations.
Katie is way too humble. If y'all have never heard her train, you are in for an incredible treat. I'm just going to tell you that. She's not going to brag on herself, but I'll brag for her. Thank you guys for joining today. I think we are live in the Builder Collective group. If you guys are not in that group, feel free to join it. And Kim, I don't know if you can put that in the chat, that'd be awesome. Just in case some new folks are on here and they're not in the Builder Collective group and you want to be in there just to maybe catch some replays or go back and watch some of the trainings from before. We hope that adds tremendous value for you guys. And we hope that today does as well. I know that it will, because I've heard Katie train a bunch. She is so good. Katie Barnett has been, Katie, how long has it been? 2 years? No.
It'll be 2 years in February. Yeah.
2 years in February. So yeah, she's almost at 2 years. She's a Platinum Black 2 and an Elite 2, which y'all, I mean, Platinum Black 2 blows my mind in and of itself. At 30,000 in sales volume all on your own. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. So she really knows what she's talking about. She's done an incredible job building a team. She's an exceptional trainer. So y'all get your pens and pencils ready. And just to give you a little bit of a backstory too. I mean, I've had the privilege of getting to know Katie for the 2 years that she's been here. We did not know each other before she joined this business, but she also grew, prior to coming to Modere, another huge thriving business at another direct sales company. And she had a big team and did tons of sales there as well. She's very good. If you don't follow her on Instagram, do follow her. She's really good at marketing herself online. She's very authentic. What you see here today is who she is all the time. Like, there's never any faking with Katie. Like, she is authentically her. And that's one of the things I love about her the most. So with all that, Katie, I'm so excited to learn from you. I know everybody else is as well. So I'm gonna throw it to you, girlfriend.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. The mug that I chose today, for some reason, my mouth is really dry, but I was looking at my mugs and I'm like, what's going to be the coolest one? Well, this isn't the coolest one, but what it says is, this is my happy place. And you guys, training is absolutely my happy place. So I'm like, no matter what it is, if someone's like, hey, you want to train? I'm like 100%. That's like where I want to be all the time. It is my favorite. And I love this business because of how much more time freedom I get business wise, and how I get to really like pointedly train. And it's an honor to get to be with such incredible trainers, right? Like, can you guys even believe the people we have, the caliber of humans and success that we have training on these calls? I'm like so honored, so excited, and feeling it a little bit. All right, a little nervous, but I'm excited for everything I have to share with you. I have to tell you, look, I full on ADHD 100%. I had to create a PowerPoint for your benefit. Otherwise, we'd end up talking about my husband putting Christmas lights on the tree at 10 o'clock or on the roof at 10 o'clock last night. True story. But so I do have the PowerPoint. I hope you don't feel like you have to take tons of notes on it. It's just a lot for me to keep on track, and I'll provide it if you want it. It'll be beneficial. There will also be a number of worksheets and assets for you at the end of this. And I'll be posting I'll give it to your leaders in case you don't have access to, or you don't want to be in our group, but I'll also be posting them in the group as well. All right, here we go. I guess I need to share my screen. Is it working? Okay.
Yes, you're on.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about, I'm going to cover a lot of things today, but I got this from Andrea Gebhardt last year, and she was like, is right now in this time of year, right? Like, it's really easy to go like, you know what, I'm just going to rest and reset. And I'm going to encourage you 1,000,000,000% to take time for yourself, to take time with your family, to really enjoy the holiday. But also, I'm going to encourage you not to just reset, consider this a time for setup. This is an excellent time to set yourself up for success over the next year. I get really excited, and this is probably something kind of messed up, but like when I see other people like slowing down, I'm like, I'm gonna put it into high gear. Like I see my opportunity right now. So I tend to just like go for it in December and January. And last year I got a huge wind, and it was the same thing, right? I still got to spend tons of time with my family. Normally I spend 8 a.m. I drop my kids off and I am working until 2 p.m. That is the schedule that I have. And then I go drive all my kids to a million different places for the next 5 hours. But I can't do that during the holidays. They're home all the time. It's impossible, but I do still take time and schedule it so that I am able to work. My kids know that I'm going to have a work hour or 2 work hours. And if I have to get up in the morning and do that, then I'm going to do that. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about building that habit and fitting it in where you possibly can. But last year I geared it up. I was like, this is happening. I don't know what'll come of it. But between January and February, I brought on like 17 new team members. And it was because I got very focused and on purpose. So we're going to talk about getting on purpose. We're going to talk about how you can start bringing these habits in. Specifically, I'm going to challenge you to stay present over the next 2 months, where everybody else is still consuming social media, but they are not working. They are slowing down. And the sad part of that is that like, they're still online, guys. I got some stats. They're still online. Like they're still there. They're still listening. They're still watching. So what are you doing? Are you going to be a consumer? Or are you going to give them something to consume? Also, I'm not one to beat around the bush. So like I said, I am not telling you not to enjoy your family during the holidays. Okay. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm not saying that you have to just totally blow off time with your kids and making the gingerbread houses or making the, cookies with your friends and neighbors. Like do all of that. Please do all of that. And when you do it, check out from your business and let yourself enjoy it. But if you take the time to work your business as well during this time, you're going to see the return. And I believe that because it is such a downtime for the world, that return accelerates during this time. Because normally we say 90 days. People are doing all kinds of stuff. Right now they are consuming, they are not working. You have an opportunity, you have a product, you have an incredible system now through Best Me to offer. Let's do this. Give me in the chat, okay, if you've slowed down a little bit just with everything going on. And I want to know if you're willing to at least hear me out on what you can do over the next month and a half. I'm not looking at the chat, so I'm just hoping you guys are answering me. Okay. So here's some stats that I thought might interest you guys. Spend time with your family. Don't let it keep you from touching your business. You guys, employees. So here's the thing to remember, right? Like you have some friends who are still working, right? These people in the office, they get like 2 days off for Christmas. They got to go back to the office. That sucks. And then there's New Year's, then they're back in the office and they're just like, got this like total holiday hangover. This is not even during the holidays, okay? Employees spend up to 32% of their time on Facebook. This was like the amount that companies waste is like in the billions, because 30% of everyone's time is spent, or sorry, 32% of everyone's time is spent getting onto Facebook and social media. Like The average employee is distracted every 3 minutes, and social media is the number one distraction. This is all year round. Facebook, though, reports a 26% increase during the holidays. So I'm telling you, what you do, how you show up right now, it's going to be seen. It's going to be seen by more people. And it's going to be seen by people who are wondering what else they can do. Has anybody here ever been in another direct sales company? You don't have to say what it was, but just like, let me know in the chat. Have you been in another direct sales company? Do you wish you were still with that company? There are a lot of unhappy people. There are a lot of companies struggling right now. So while I'm going to give you a way to show up, provide value, be yourself, I also want you to be sure to be talking about your business and what it's done for you over the holidays, how it's different for you, what you love about it. Okay, so habit building, you guys, I could just sit here and like read you Atomic Habits or, high performance habits. I'm not going to do that. And I know that these are books that a lot of people have already gone through. I'm going to give you a little secret. And I am not saying that you shouldn't read the entirety of all of these books. However, there is an app called Headway. It's really cool. Has anybody tried it? It's Headway. There is an annual fee, but it's so worth it. It's basically Cliff Notes for every book out there, and like solid Cliff Notes. All right. And you can listen to it or you can read it. So I love Headway. I do read a lot of books, but sometimes there are some that I just need like some Cliff Notes from them. And then I can decide if I want to buy it and read the whole thing. It's an awesome app. So what separates winners from losers is the system of small continuous improvements that the winners implement, which help them to achieve their goal. This is James Clear, Atomic Habits. He is not wrong. It's not about some magic. It's not about anything other than small habit builds in a system that takes you from day to day that you can commit to, and you can do it one at a time. He talks a lot about habit building, which would be like, I'm going to check my email and then immediately go on to my Facebook, right? If you check your email every morning, then the next thing I'm going to check your email and your bank account. The next thing I'm going to do is just go to my last post on Facebook and make sure that I've commented on everybody's comments. Like, you just start adding beneficial things to the things you're already doing. I'm going to brush my teeth, have a cup of coffee, walk the dog for 10 minutes. When there's a habit that you want to start building, you can just start adding it to habits that you're already doing naturally. So I'm going to encourage you to start doing this within your business. And the problem with habits, the problem with beneficial habits, is that negative momentum, it happens fast and it has long-term effects. What does that mean? Well, for you, maybe you've experienced the same thing for me, right? Like, I am somebody who needs to work out. I know this about myself. I've been, I used to run 13 miles a day. I'm big into yoga. I haven't worked out consistently for like over 6 months, you guys. And it just started with one day, and then the next day, and then the next day. Negative momentum happens fast and has long-lasting effects. So I'm not going to tell you that building these positive habits is like so super easy. We have to have a full buy-in. And I promise you that when it comes to your business, it's going to pay off. We have a ridiculous year ahead of us. I cry when I talk about the collagen. I don't even know what's going to happen when I start talking about this hormone product. Like, be like total mess. You're in control of your emotions. And I know that sometimes it doesn't feel like we are, but we are, you know. It's one of the most annoying things probably somebody can tell you. You are in control of your thoughts. You are in control of your emotions. What attitude can you change right now to create more excitement and passion in order to keep the positive momentum? Because if you're like, there's a recession, and you're watching all the news and all the depressing things that they are using to make more money in the media and bring the whole world down, like, turn it off. Turn off the noise, as Justin always says. Turn down the noise. What can you do? Podcasts. Listen to podcasts. There are 5-minute, 10-minute podcasts that you can check out every day. Be in groups of people who are going to be positive, who are excited about this business, okay? The easiest way to find those people is to, first of all, like, don't be the person who complains. And this is like within my team, if you have a team, even if you have a small team or if you are within a team, we're not going to complain. It's not going to happen. What we can do is try and solve problems. That's what we can do. There's no space for complaining, because then that just leads to more complaining, and it's never beneficial, where you're not going to get anywhere with that. Let's try and solve a problem. So you want to be around people who are excited, who have the passion, who are going to hold you accountable. An accountability buddy is always fun, you guys. You can use our group for accountability. I promise you, what you take the time to put into your business, especially right now, will pay off. And once again, I don't have a statistic for this because I just feel it deep in my core. It's accelerated during this time of year. People are rethinking what they're doing, where they're at, what their goals are, if they did achieve or didn't achieve what they wanted, where their business is going, how much they like their job. It's a good time. And then when it comes to our products, it's all the same things. Like, oh, did I reach my health goals? Oh, I was going to work out every day last year. That didn't happen. Like, they're rethinking everything. They need something new, and you have something new, especially in the Best Me, especially in our products. All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. I need the slides. Okay. So here's the thing, like, we talk all the time, and you're going to think like, Katie, you're taking everything away. Like, what are we supposed to do then? Listen, a goal is good. It's great. We should have goals, right? But if you just have a goal, that's nothing. That matters zero. My goal is to own a house at the lake, up the favorite lake that we have up there. Yeah, I want that. I do want that. The execution, though, that's hard. Like, I can't go build it. I don't have the money for it. It's a goal. But if you just have a goal, like, that can be short-lived. It's transient. As soon as you start failing, you feel like you're not getting to where you want to go, that goal might change. How many of you guys set a goal for this year that you didn't hit? I don't know where the chat is. I wish I could see it. Has anybody ever set a goal that they didn't hit for a month, for the year? And then you're like disappointed. What did you do to get to that goal? Did you actually do enough? Did you take responsibility for the actions that you put in, and whether you did enough or not enough? It can be really disappointing when we have a goal and then we do not attain that goal. It can take you out of production. It can make you start to blame, which, I mean, look, if you haven't seen Justin, at some point, Justin sent this video to us in like an elite chat or something. And it's like intense. I saved it to my computer. Maybe we'll post it in there. He's like, we are going to take full and complete responsibility. You are not entitled to anything. You are not entitled to a title. You are not entitled to the house on the lake. You're not entitled to anything. You are going to take complete responsibility as leaders. Even if all you have is a customer pod, you are a leader. What happens in my business is my responsibility. What doesn't happen in my business is my responsibility. Take ownership. Stop complaining about anything. Who's helping you, who's not helping you. If you like the 8 carts or don't like the 8 carts, stop. Take responsibility. We have the systems to make this be amazing for you. Processes are what we need. Systems are what we need. When you have a system, you get to check the things. You get to feel good about yourself. Every day is a win. I did a training in One Voice where I was like, everybody just needs to stop with this whole, like, it's not about if you got somebody to sign up, okay? Like for me, a win is if I talk to a new person today. That is a win. That's a huge win. I'm connecting with somebody new. Maybe they decided to follow me. That is a win. I know that I'm in for the long game. I'm going to keep showing up and providing value. So when you have these processes, if one of them is to talk to one new person today, not, hey, do you want to buy my collagen, but just like really create a connection with somebody. Maybe they have kids. Maybe they did a cute reel. And this is what I tell my team. You want to know how to network? Go through reels, look for, like, put aside 10 minutes a day in your DMO to go through reels, find ones that you like. Okay. You find one that you like, you message that person and you tell them, you just inspired me and you are so fun and cute. Like, you're killing it. I love your reels. You're going to connect with that person. I don't care how many followers they have. They are going to appreciate that. Win. You don't have to pivot that conversation today, but foster it. That's a win. You have a sense of accomplishment. When you're organized, you guys, your creative brain gets to start working. And again, I know that I've said it a number of times, but I have ADHD. If I don't have organization, then I am just like, I'm cleaning and then I'm picking weeds in the backyard for no reason, just because I took the dog out to go to the bathroom. And then I come in and I remember I need to empty the dishwasher. And then I'm like, oh my God, I had all this work to do. Wait, there's a call. I have to be organized. And I worked with an incredible business coach who we spent an entire session organizing my entire calendar, like what my day was going to look like. And so again, if you have 1 hour or 2 hours that you can commit to diving into your business daily over this time, especially during the holidays, break it down. What are you going to do? And when you do it, check it off, be proud, and then move on and have a good day with your family. Go do the puzzle and don't worry about it. I love puzzles. Okay. So back to goals, we're going to talk about the levels of goal setting. And this is important because I think so often, we just go like, what's your goal? We want people to set that goal. We want people to say like, I want to be platinum at the end of the month and senior team leader. Yes, that's a great goal. I want to help you get there. Like, we should have the goal. This is all of us in Cabo. Maybe that's your goal, is to get on the trip this year. I hope it is. But let's talk about how you really need to set these goals. And this comes from Grit. I did not write down her name. It's a great book. Maybe somebody who knows it can put it in the comments. So there are 3 levels of goals, all right? How many of you guys knew this? Or did you just say like, my goal is elite in 2023? So I have two different examples here. I'm going to use my son as an example. So your top tier goal, big goal. You want to be elite one. Awesome. Yes, you can do that. Every single person here can become elite one. All right. It's going to depend on what you're doing every day, whether you're consistent, whether you show up, whether you can be brave, whether you are willing to take some disappointment, but you can do that 100%. I hope everybody does. My son wants to play Major League Baseball, specifically for the Dodgers, because apparently he's going to be so good, he gets to choose whatever team he wants to be on. He wants to be in the major leagues and be on the Dodgers. Okay, he can't just make that happen. You cannot just wake up tomorrow and be elite one, right? It's your goal, but you have no actual control over just like attaining that goal. So mid-tier, what has to happen? Okay, well, I need 40 personal recruits and 100 downline. And I'm not saying that's what you need. It can happen with less or more, but like there's got to be a mid-tier goal, right? Jameson's mid-tier goal is getting a full ride scholarship to UCLA. And I love this. I love it. Like, I love when my kids set these goals because I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Don't mess up. Don't do anything wrong, you know? So, but you can't just snap your fingers and have 40 new recruits. You can't, right? You can't just snap your fingers and get 100 downline. That means that your team is just as engaged as you are. It's a good goal. It's a good mid-tier goal. It's going to help you get to that top tier goal. It's a step in the direction, but your low tier goal is what you can control. That is a daily goal. That's the only thing you can control here to get to the mid-tier, to get to the top tier. For us, you guys, that looks the same for Tony, for Stephanie, for Kim, for all of us as it does for anybody else. Daily activity. Your DMO, your conversations, your follow-up. Check, did it, check, did it, check, did it. Don't do what I did and just, do a 20-minute ride on your Peloton and then think you're good for the next 4 months. This is an everyday, 5 days a week thing. For my son, he is outside doing something to practice every single day. Like, I am so behind this goal, but if he asks me to play catch with him one more time, I'm terrified of playing catch with him. He throws it so hard. And then he makes fun of me the whole time. He's outside. He's practicing hitting. He's practicing pitching on certain days. He's a catcher right now, which is really fun. He wants to do all the camps. He wants to play on both the travel league and I'm like, that he can control. And we will see what happens. It's going to be a fun couple of years because we can't control the scholarship. We don't know how many other great baseball players there's going to be. You don't know what other companies people are looking at. All you can control is what you're doing and how you're showing up. I hope this is helpful because I can't see anything right now. Okay. So this, I want you guys to write in your notes. Just do the square because I guarantee that what is important to me is definite and not important to me is going to probably look different than yours. I'm trying to move this. Okay. So if you don't know where to start, how many of you guys are like, yeah, okay, I want to do this. I have an hour and a half, I think, every day, but like, what do I do? What's important, right? How do I figure out what I need to focus on? This square, I use it constantly. Okay. And I'm not going to get to this. Okay. So you're going to do a square, make it kind of big. And at the top, you're going to do urgent and non-urgent. And then along the side, you're doing important and not important. Okay. And you'll have a list, like you'll write your list down, but then you're going to separate it into these sections. Is it urgent and important? That's what you're doing today. That's what's happening today. Is it important but non-urgent? So like again, like these are going to be different things for you. You're on this Zoom call right now. You guys, you're already on your way to doing exactly what I'm encouraging you to do today. That's huge that you took your time. You got, there's so much going on. You probably need to wrap presents, like bake cookies for your kids' classes or whatever, your neighbors. I'm going to put that in the delete section. We'll make some cookies, but I might not be going around the neighborhood. Okay, so urgent, important. That's what you're doing today. And the first thing that I have on here is personal state. So my coach, like I said, always talks about how like to be productive, to be successful, it goes state, story, strategy. Your personal state is so important. Make yourself well. What does that mean? Is it a devotional in the morning? Is it your workout? Is it waking up early? Is it all of the above? Get your state right, okay? And overall, like that, this is a whole other training. But it's really important to start to like learn what's the best time for you to wake up to feel productive during the day? What's the best time of the day for you to work and be able to be focused? What amount of output do you need to feel like you've gotten a good workout for that day, or how much water you need to drink? Focus and understand that your personal state is important, because you cannot be for others and you cannot do well without finding what makes you function the best during the day. Okay, so other important, urgent, post, go live, video. I have 8 pages of notes here of statistics when it comes to video. It is wild. I know that it can be scary. The best thing you can do is just tell them you're scared. It only needs to be 90 seconds. You guys, video rules in ways that I can't even begin to tell you. We'll get to it. Non-urgent, important. Schedule it. Schedule it for tomorrow. Schedule it for when it does become urgent and important. You're going to schedule it. You're actually going to put it on your calendar and say, this is the day that I'm going to do this. Or later when I'm, wrapping presents, I'm going to watch the impact hour. For me, the shower typically gets put off and off and off. That might be in your urgent do now list. You're reading, your workout, batching some reels. You can put it off. It's important, but you can put it off. Okay, some things are urgent, but not important. And we're talking about your ROI. We're talking about what's going to move your business forward right now, but also there are other things that have to get done, right? So maybe thank yous. Do you have a kid who can write and copy addresses and put stamps on? Delegate. Groceries. Is it worth your time to pay $20 more for groceries to just have them delivered? It might be. If you can get in that hour and a half that you would have taken at the grocery store, work done. My team has heard me talk about this a million times. Not everybody can afford an assistant right now, right? I have no idea where I am on time. Am I like a half hour over already? Not everybody can afford an assistant, right? But so I'm being told, Katie, it's time you get an assistant. You're doing too much. This was in my previous business. And I'm like, I cannot even, first of all, I don't feel like I'm making enough to get an assistant. Second of all, I can't even fathom having to teach somebody what I do because I'm so all over the place. I hadn't learned all of this yet. And I do too much. Nobody can be me. I was so stressed out. I had no idea how to hire an assistant to help me and what I would even have them do. And someone said, well, what is it that like overwhelms you every day? And I was like, laundry. The laundry, like it never stops. It never ends. I cannot stay focused enough to get it all folded and put away. How many of you guys right now have a laundry basket in your house somewhere that isn't folded, or that is folded but isn't put away, and your kids are just like digging through it and you're like, I folded that. Okay, never mind, just dig through it. So my first assistant ever was a laundry assistant. Yes, they exist. You can just go on care.com, or maybe you have a friend with a kid in college or whatever, a laundry assistant. Did you know that somebody can actually fold and put away a 5-person house of laundry in an hour and a half when that's all they're focusing on? I was like, this is a miracle. I pay her to come every week. I delegate the laundry. It is absolutely worth my time because I don't have to worry about that anymore. I spend one day washing and drying clothes, and then I just throw the baskets in the room they belong. She comes in, folds, and puts them away. I'm not saying you need a laundry assistant, but I am saying there are things outside of your business that you can delegate that's going to open up time for you in your business. Get creative. Non-urgent, non-important, delete that, okay? You do not need to create a pretty graphic. There are so many pretty graphics, and you know what? It really doesn't matter that much. We share graphics all across teams here. Do not recreate the reel just so that one person can tell you it's a pretty graphic. There is no ROI on that, honestly. Christmas cards, for me, I deleted it this year. I'm starting a petition to send Christmas cards in the new year when I know how much money I can spend on them. I don't feel like wasting the time, money, any of it. I am fine with deleting Christmas cards. I did that. I'm sorry to everyone who sent me a Christmas card and isn't getting one. Maybe you'll get one, and maybe you'll get one for like Valentine's Day. I am over Christmas cards, straight up. I love them when I get them, but it's like, I do not need to add that to my list during this time of year. Sitting and stressing about what to do, delete that. Okay. Because you guys, you've heard this before. 99% of fear dissipates when you get into action. So you're going to consider, what is your time worth? I didn't put the equation in here. Somebody can probably drop it in. Justin talks all the time about how you can figure out what your time is worth, what every minute of your working life is worth. And that is important to know for a lot of reasons. One is this income generating activity. You start looking at reels to find good audio or to find good ideas. And next thing you know, you're watching this couple for like an hour pranking each other by shooting confetti at one another. You're no longer having a return on investment. This is no longer income generating activity. You're not working. Start to train yourself not to get into that deep scroll. Figure out how much your time is worth, and then figure out how much time you can set aside during the holidays a day, and be realistic about it. If it's 30 minutes, okay. If you get a chance to go beyond that, okay. But figure out what you're going to do in those 30 minutes. Use the square. You've got the 3 tiers of goals. How many of you are a little bit overwhelmed by Best Me and you're not sure where to start? I'm hearing that a lot. You guys, it's all there for you, okay? Just start inviting. Just start telling people that you have an incredible system that was developed by some of the top nutritionists and health professionals, and that it's going to go right alongside these amazing products. Send them the invitation. Stop sitting and worrying about it. It's all done for you. I have a good story where I did a reach out. How many of you guys feel awkward about offering the opportunity to people? It's scary. I have a girl who I've known for my whole life, basically, and she is at the very tip top of another company. Very, very tip top, right? And I've known this, and she's been there for a long time. I also know that this is an internal consumption company. I also know that basically no one I know is selling anything in this company. And I also know that it's probably not going to be very good for very much longer. And I did not reach out and say anything like that. I didn't tell her anything negative about her business, but I wanted to make sure that when she saw people and heard about people coming to Modere, which I know is going to happen, that I was the person she reached out to, right? So I reached out to her, and I had been thinking about it for probably like 3 months, scared. And then finally I'm like, whatever, I'm just going to do it. I reach out to her, and I was like, okay, I did that. Like, I did that. I'm so proud of myself for doing that. I still am so proud of myself. You guys, her response was so patronizing. It was laughable. It was laughable because and I was like, wow, I've come a long way. Like, cause I can handle this. Being denied, being told no is a part of this business. It's a part of almost every business, any business in sales. Have you ever had somebody come try and sell solar to you? How many times do they get told no? So many. But one person is going to be like, yeah, I'll take a look at that. And there's their whole month's commission. You have to get used to gracefully accepting the no's, continuing the conversation and continuing the relationship, and feel proud of yourself for any time that you get the bravery to reach out to somebody with this opportunity and know that it might not be a no, it's a no right now, but it can always change. Okay, so just a couple more encouraging points when it comes to being on social media right now. I think I already mentioned this, but social media spikes 73% during the holidays. People aren't working, but they're sure on social media. Like, they're there, they're consuming. So what are you going to be putting out for them? Facebook reports, I already said this, the 26% of posts, 26% increase in posts during the holidays. You guys, those are not posts of people selling their businesses. They're posts of people's families. It's their Christmas tree. It's what they're doing for Christmas. It's what their husband got them. It's those kinds of posts. And I encourage you to do those kinds of posts. Be relatable, be you. And honestly, if that's all you have for the day, do that is great. That's amazing. Share what your family is doing. That means that helps people relate to you, and that is everything. If you haven't started doing video, you guys, I know how scary it is. I still can feel nervous before I go, but listen, 1 minute of video is equivalent to 8 million words. These are true statistics that I brought up. According to like all the algorithm gods, 1 minute of video is equivalent to 8 million words. I have like 18 pages of video statistics that would blow your mind. Your customers, your friends, they are 10 times more likely to interact with a video than a block of text. Click-through rates increase 2 to 3 times when you use video. When customers watch a video, 92% share with others. So this is going to be really, and I'm going to talk about this is going to be even bigger when you're talking YouTube. Marketers who use video grow revenue 49% faster than non-video users. Are you considering using video. It doesn't need to be 20 minutes. Almost half of people who are doing video do it in-house. Yeah, just press live and go. 65% of viewers will watch more than half of a video. Should not look like an advertisement. Go be yourself. And you don't have to be talking about Modere. Just show up. Talk about your favorite traditions. Ask people what theirs are. Don't put it in a text. Make a video. I'm going to see if there's any other important ones. 80% of internet users can remember a video that they've seen in the last 30 days. Video viewers said relating to their passions is 3 times more important than content with any kind of famous actors or professionally done. So how are you going to relate to people? And it can be happy. It can be, relating to people who struggle during this time. It can be relating to who hates baking, but has to bake cookies for their kids' school. Like, just relate. In 2022, 1 million views were watched per second. 1 million videos were watched per second. Per second. Oh my gosh. It says online videos will make up for more than 82% of all customer internet traffic. So I'm going to encourage you to get brave, to get on video, call it out, whatever your fear is. I'm nervous and I'm probably going to mess this up, but I'm excited to be here. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about what we're doing tomorrow, or what I'm so excited about in the future. What I love about, how much time I've had, the time freedom I've had while I'm still getting to earn money. Just do it. Okay. And then I wanted to point these statistics out to you, because if you have teenage kids or know anybody, they're probably telling you that Facebook is dead. It's dying, it's dead, it's for all the old people, whatever, we'll keep it, okay? It's still the most popular worldwide. 2 out of 3 social media users are on it, you guys. That's 2.93 billion active users. 2/3 of them are still on Facebook. They check it regularly. It's the #1 distraction for people in the office. Facebook, not TikTok, not Instagram, Facebook, okay? So if you're trying to get, I'm not saying look, if you have political issues, you can get off of it. But if you're on it and using it and wondering if it's going to fail you, it's still #1. YouTube is ranked #2. And I've been on a mission to make sure that everybody starts reposting their reels onto YouTube. You will get more views than you have any idea. You can build playlists. You guys, this is a whole training in and of itself. Before you start posting anywhere else, you need to get to YouTube. I'll post a reel on Instagram and Facebook. They'll get a couple hundred views. I posted it on Instagram. It's got 4,000 views in just the first minute. You're reaching more people and you have a better way to start building your business out. And it's the same as reposting anywhere else. So if you are reposting reels, get a repost app, download it to your phone, just throw it on YouTube. I'm telling you, this is where things are going. Instagram is ranked 4, TikTok #7. Thank God, because I'm not going to do it. I just don't understand it. Pinterest is 14 and Twitter is 15. So you do not need to sell all day. Just stay present, show up. Okay. Not every post needs to be about your products. Just keep showing up. And I know you have the text. If you don't have the extended version of the text, go back to the first 120 days that you were here, you guys. There's so much gold in that. Make it your own, put a picture to it, show up. Show up in your stories. Stories sell. Your stories sell. Stories in Instagram and Facebook sell. You can put a link right there. Connect through your values, your traditions. You can talk about your routines. Use stories to show people what you do to make your coffee in the morning with Logique. Talk about how, you managed to get through an illness, just anything, just keep showing up because it is going to pay off. You are going to be the one that they come to. When you disappear on social media, because that's what game we're playing here. It's social retail. When you disappear, people assume that you're done. You can come back, but when you come back, decide to be consistent. And believe me, I've taken a couple days off here or there. I see because I'm able to like track things, and I work with people who are like, yeah, I guess we got to build that engagement back up. It affects things, and that's a bummer, but whatever. Sometimes I need a day off, and sometimes you need a day off, and that's okay. But the more consistent you are, the better this is going to be. So I have a couple different PDFs that I said I was going to include. One was created by one of my team members who's a life coach. She's absolutely amazing. And you can download it through her site. Strengths assessment is also really great. You can get that on Amazon, and it's very eye-opening and beautiful to recognize what your strengths are. For me, my strengths were a lot of things that I saw as that I apologized for before. And to see them as my strengths was like really, it was amazing. It was life-changing. And then this, how can I provide value? Basically, it's a sheet that I created that asks a bunch of questions. What was your childhood like? Were your parents divorced? Did you, what family traditions do you have? Where do you go in the summer? Like, it's just silly, easy questions to ask yourself, but all of these can lead you to different ways that you can connect with people. What are your hobbies? What's your favorite thing to do when you go on vacation? Like, these seem like really easy things, you guys, but everybody else is just posting about themselves, what they did. I want you to start to create connection with people. Give them value, interact with them, connect with them, ask a question, stay present through this. It will pay off. Because what happens after this kind of down, people are ready to get going in January. And you want them to know that they can get going with you, whether it's for their health or for a new business or just for some inspiration. All right, that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys. I'm sorry I took the whole hour.
Katie, that was so good. I have a list of to-dos right now. I love when I leave these with a list of to-dos of things to implement. Guys, I'm curious, before Katie gets off here, because she couldn't see the chat, I want you to look at the chat so you can see how much people loved this. I'd be curious because I always somebody once told me, when you get done hearing an amazing training like this, the best gift you can give the person who just poured into you is actually taking at least one of the things that they kind of taught you, like one of your ahas, and really committing to implement it. Like, you can't always do all the things all the time. So I'll be curious. Tell Katie in the chat, what one thing that you heard today are you going to start implementing? I'll go first, Katie, and tell you, the thing I am most inconsistent with in this business is video. And I don't know why. I've been so late to the game with it. Those stats just blew my mind. Yeah. Like, I realize how worth it is now for me to be, and I've heard them before, but I heard them differently today. Okay. Like, I am really gonna commit to doing that. And look at all that square. Heather said the square. A couple people said the square. That square is amazing. Tammy, I loved that one too. Going to find people's reels and messaging them and being like, you're killing it. I just want you to know you're amazing. I'm watching, like, so smart.
I'm just like, straight up, I'm copying like half of your reels. So thank you. And you're awesome.
Yeah. Stephanie and Van both moving your reels to YouTube. Michelle delegating. I mean, it's just amazing to know, Katie, that you left us with things that we can actually change about what we're doing now to grow going into 2023. You're amazing.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys one other quick thing, since I'll just take up the whole hour. Like when it comes to delegating, listen, my kids have chores to do and they have things that they should be doing without any kind of reward. However, my son the other day came up and was like, hey, if I empty the dishwasher, can I get, $3 worth of Robux? And I like did a quick calculation in my head. And I was like, yeah, that's a good return on investment. Like that's going to take me 20 minutes, $3. Yeah. Yeah. And when you start thinking this way, I'm not saying you should be like paying your kids to do chores that they should be doing anyways, but you can start delegating much easier. And you're running a business. I'm so glad that you guys were able to stick through this. Thank you so much. And it means a lot that you were here today because you're committed, and let's just keep it rolling. Thank you guys.
So I saw a couple questions. We will drop like the squares and those couple PDFs into that Builder Collective chat. So you can join that chat or you can get it from your Upline Elite because a lot of them are in there. And yes, Heather Stark, we can also drop the equation on how to calculate what you're worth per minute, because that is very eye-opening. Like Katie said, is it worth 3 minutes for me to not $3 to not empty that dishwasher if I'm actually going to go make a live? Yeah, it is.
Yep. All right. Love you all. This is going to be a good year. Good holiday season. Let's do it.
Thank you, Katie. That was awesome.
Thank you.